We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the Friday edition. The weekend is upon us of the Stay Cashin show. Joey Rackets will be joining us shortly. Bill, where's your partner in crime? Bill doesn't know. APB out for Joey Rackets. We hope he's okay.
I only know where I'm at.
Yeah, no one knows where the fuck you're at usually. So we know you're here. That's it. Evan, what Rackets said he's going to be 5 minutes late?
He said he wasn't going to be home by 2:10, so I'm assuming he said it would be close, so I'm assuming he'll be here within 4 more minutes.
At least he let us know. Good job, Rackets. That's the way to give us a heads up. Got a lot going on today, Silly Billy Rupp. Got a lot of sports. Got NASCAR back. We got Trevor coming on. We got Constantino coming on. Who else we got coming on? Howie's coming on. Hoffman's coming on. Got a big show. Now, last time we did a two-man show was when Bill wasn't here. That was Wednesday?
Yes.
Are you like not speaking today, Bill? Is that what you're gonna do?
I thought you were talking Evan.
No.
You were saying the last time
you opened your mouth.
I thought you were talking Evan.
You opened your mouth, but nothing came out. I don't know if you burped and went on mute or something.
Yeah, I was burping.
Oh, I said the question. I saw you go.
Yeah.
And then nothing came out. So, but great show without Bill, huh, Evan?
I doubt it. I got so many DMs.
Listen,
it was. Bill, please come back.
If you want to talk about fluidity.
Toy.
I heard, but listen, I heard it wasn't good at all.
Yeah, we flowed.
He heard that from Derek Billman, I'm sure.
Derek Billman.
I heard it was the worst show in the history of the internet.
Oh, it was toy. Can you throw a promo?
I still gave out a winner. The Mavs. I mean,
listen. Even when you're not here, you're making people money. We do appreciate that from you, Bill. Look at the heads. Heads look nice. Look tight. We're all lined up nice. And then Racket's gonna come in with his head this big. Howie's gonna come in with his head over here on the show. It's gonna be a fucking disaster. Constantino's gonna come in upside down. Trevor won't have any sound. So enjoy the nice start to the show that we rarely get. But You did get a win, Bill. That was nice. We appreciated that from you back then on that show. I do see Nixon 6 in the chat kind of trending. People are a little worried about what's going on with the Knickerbockers over there, Silly Billy Rob. You want to give him an update?
I'm not worried. I mean, there's nothing. Listen, it's all whether the guys come back. If OG and Randall don't come back, the season's over. I mean, that's just how it's going to go.
It would be karma.
Said that from the beginning when we were talking about the Knicks and 6. We were talking about Denver and the Knicks. Talking about the bets. Knicks are not going to be anywhere unless those guys come back. So
look at Joey Rackets. Busy, fucking got shit going on.
If they don't come back,
love it.
But I will say right here today. I've been saying it all season, and I'm saying it even more right now. The Lakers will be there when it's all said and done.
Okay, we're
glad I missed the Knicks rant.
Yeah. Rackets was not happy.
The fucking dream is trash. Fucking garbage.
Hey,
you lost me a parlay last night. You're
the idiot who bet on them without their players. I mean, what the hell you want to do?
Talking about Jalen Brunson being an all-star, a guy can't fucking carry a team.
Me and Hoffman were on the Warriors.
Fuck out of here with that.
You know who's not struggling, Joey Rackets? The Milwaukee Bucks, who are going out winning every game.
He was on Rupp and Rackets yesterday when we said Denver Warriors parlay, but I guess he just fucking wanted to go against his own show's picks. That's his fault.
Bill's sitting here talking about how the Lakers are definitely going to be there in the end. Meanwhile, they were down by 20 in the fourth quarter to the Clippers. They
won.
They did, but they were getting skull fucked. And then last night they won in overtime versus the Wizards.
And they won.
All right, go ahead. So fucking Wizards, dude. They got like 6 wins.
Won.
The worst team in the entire NBA.
They're not the worst. The Hornets.
They got like fucking 8 wins.
The Hornets are the worst.
Hornets have 15 wins.
And they're the worst.
Listen, you just think they're the worst because the Bucks went out there and just handled
the Hornets are the worst team in the league.
Handled their business. By the way, if you guys see the promo at the bottom of the screen, I know that you were told on Wednesday that the promo was done and you had until Thursday because it wasn't going to be here Friday. I didn't intentionally lie. It was supposed to end on Friday. And in
Softy G extended it.
Well, not Softy G. This is Swindly G. This was full swindle. We just did too much in sales. That's what happened. We did too much in sales, and I love money. So, listen, every other company is going to say we extended it because, fucking we want to give back to the community. No, we fucking killed it. the last couple days. Everyone's signing up. So I said, fuck it, let's run it 2 more because I'm a greedy fuck. So you guys get till tomorrow at midnight now. And that's the final. Unless it's Sunday at midnight. But that's the final. Saturday at midnight. Probably
Tuesday.
Sunday at midnight. No, it won't go to Monday. Then I'm lying. Maybe we'll just leave it. Just leave
Forever.
Take all the other promos out. Just do 2-month promo. So seems like people are very excited about the March Madness promo. This is March. Happy March, everybody. March 1st is here. So this officially is March. This is our time of year. This is when we start skull fucking. Joey Rackets, you had a tough one last night with the Knickerbockers where you jumped on that fucking piece of shit team. I'm sorry.
Oh, why you did it?
Sorry you did that. But I had a similar experience with the San Francisco basketball team who I hope their plane crashes. I mean, fuck that team, dude.
They weren't playing at home. Listen,
we started off on fire.
Neither were the Warriors.
Yeah. Well, they were playing at the Warriors. Yeah. But we So we started off 5-1 in college basketball yesterday. Hit Ohio State, Albany, Utah Rutgers, Utah Washington, and UC Davis. Just came out the gate, just fucking, this is it. We're going to the wall. Put in a 5-team parlay. Panthers win. Ohio State wins. Utah wins. Washington State wins. Washington State comes back from down 15 and wins. And all we need is San Francisco plus 4.5. And we got like a plus 600 fucking monster bet. Hockey, fucking Sabres Knights win. Islanders win. Ducks win. We're rocking. And then it's 1-point game at halftime. And then San Francisco, those fucking cunts, come out. And the coach before the game said, last time we played Gonzaga, we had him. We just had a 5-minute period where we got blown out of the gym. And that's not going to happen to us again. We've been talking about it for a month. They're tied at halftime. What happens? Bill, first 5 minutes of the second half, 19-2 run for Gonzaga to start the half. Over 5 minutes, same shit as last time. Run out the fucking gym, blew all the shit up. I lost 2 remotes. We should have won like 500 units last night. So fuck you, San Francisco.
Gonzaga's good.
Pissed me the fuck off, dude. That's the maddest I'd been over a bet in months. I was fucking livid over that last night. So I apologize for backing those bags of shit. Evan, what are we talking about?
First, we have to talk about Dan Cronin dropping bombs in the chat. $10 dono.
Cronin's back.
Exactly lay out how to turn $100 into $600. Thanks, guys. You rock. Rent must be due.
Turn 100 into 600. They put the parlay in from last night and have San Francisco show up. It was a plus 590. That would have been it. Yo, San Francisco would have done it for you. If you want to turn 100 into 600, Daniel, I will do that for you by tomorrow night. We have screenshots from the last couple weeks, golf and shit, like plus 17,000 parlays. Did you see those, Evan?
Yeah, not the parlays. I've seen those guys are just hitting.
Like parlays for plus 17,000, a golf one that hit for plus 9,000, basketball parlays plus 25,000. One of them, just insanity. So this is March now. We're here. Usually we have a horrible February. February is usually terrible because it's the hardest time to bet college basketball. But we're here. We're live, ready to rock. So give me some headlines here, Ian. Thank you for the dono, Dan Cronin.
You guys are gonna hate it, but the Jets are in the
by the way, just to answer his question, because you paid $10 for it. I don't want to run through it. The best way to turn $100 into $600 is obviously just scale up a little bit and don't put in 6-team, 7-team parlays. Just be willing to blow the 100 and move 5-unit plays up to 10, 15 units. So if you're in the chat, Danny, I'll tell you which games we need to fucking slay to do it. You don't need to turn it into 600 in a game. You know, we could 6x that in a weekend. As long as we have a decent Saturday, we'll 6x that. So, Evan, carry on.
You guys are going to hate it, but the Jets are in the news, and that's because Mecole Hardman allegedly leaked the game plan to the Eagles and the Chiefs and refused to return punts against the Chiefs for the Chiefs game.
Bill, you mentioned that.
Yeah, if you listen to Rupp and Rackets.
No one does.
I've already covered that.
No one does. No one's listening to that show ever.
Nope.
No, I don't think anyone's ever heard.
I mean, me and Rackets have already talked about it.
We've already talked about this.
Nope.
I mean, it might as well be me and Evan talking on the phone because
you were on there too.
People here.
You spoke about it too, you idiot.
You said, "Do people listen to it?" I was on it. I didn't listen to it.
There was 238 people who were watched that show.
They were all waiting for me to talk.
So there's 800 people who have no fucking clue what you guys said last night.
I don't like to talk about things twice. I mean,
Yeah. But
Bill
anyway.
Rupp is scratch-off tickets.
How
much did you win yesterday, Bill?
Oh, don't listen.
Let's talk about something important right now. The scratch offs.
Bill's doing like a ladder scratch-off competition or something himself.
Let's not talk about it.
Here's his plan, Rackets.
He said, "Let's not talk about it."
I still got these to go, but it's not.
He blew $200 in
Dude,
scratch.
he told me he wanted to buy it. So let me fill you in. Did he tell you why he's doing this?
Yeah.
New shoes, right?
So he wants to buy the off-whites, the $1,000 off-whites, right? The shoes. So
it's a scratch-off challenge.
He literally said he's going to keep buying scratch-offs, $1,000 worth of scratch-offs over the next few days. Is it today? Is it done?
No.
How many do you
have? Like $260.
All right, so he's buying like $130 worth of scratch-offs a day.
I bought 60 day one. I bought 200 yesterday. I'm going to buy 100 today.
Okay, so he's going to probably, maybe by the end of next week, he'll have his stuff. And he said to me, Rackets, he goes, if I win enough to cover the off-whites with the winnings, I'm going to stop and buy the off-whites. And I go, what happens if you don't? And he goes, I'll go, because you would have spent $1,000. What if you only brought back $150? He goes, then I'm going to buy the off-whites. That's not. Well, so now you're just going to pay $2,000 for them? What the fuck's the point of the fucking scratch-off thing? So no one knows what the fuck is going on.
No, I got to win the money.
It's a scratch-off challenge.
Said if you don't, you're still going to buy them anyway.
No, I might not.
No, he might not. He has no idea.
I need the $1,000.
It's not. That's what I said. You're going to be in a hole $800, and then.
Well, listen. As of yesterday, I was up $60
in total.
Not today.
Total. But now I bought 200 more, so now I'm down.
How'd that 200 go?
It's not looking good.
The best was Rackets. He was up $60, and he tells me I'm up 130 already. I go, how? What do you mean? Yeah. And he goes, well, I'm up 60, but I have 2 left. I go, you can't count those as wins. You just
can't count them as losses.
You have 2 scratch-ups. I go, no, they are losses till you scratch.
I didn't scratch them yet.
No, there's still lottery value at this point.
Yeah, there's value, but they're not wins. They're worth whatever's on the ticket.
Listen, I'm gonna after the show, I'm gonna scratch these, and then I'll give you guys the update for day 2.
How much are those each?
These are 20. So I got 20, 40. I got 80. $80 left to make my day. These are winners here, baby. Come on.
Watch him win $1 million off of one of these.
I hope he does, dude. I get a percentage. We have a number where if it gets over like $5,000, I get fucking like 30%.
And I'm going right to the store. I'm gonna buy $100 worth today.
That's fine. I'm all for this challenge since I get a percentage of big winning. So I hope you hit it big, Bill.
Come on.
I hope you.
Come on.
What else we got?
Cubs got to play in the sheet. Want to make sure that gets out because God knows when this starts. But he's taking Monaco over 3 -140.
That's it. That's not a Kabble play. You must have read it wrong.
He literally just texted us and said Monaco over OV 3.0. I don't know why I put 3.0.
Well, because he's retarded.
Idiot.
Yeah.
It's not military time. It's not anything.
Well, that's it. Just the team goals or game.
It just says
I don't even know what
Monaco
3 is.
OV 3 -140.
It's 2.5 or 3.5 usually, isn't it? Bill, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
I mean, the first time he actually doesn't write a novel for a play. We have no idea what he's talking. Maybe that's why he writes the novels. All right. Well, we're going to need to hear from Kabble again and find out, or if Bill could figure it out.
Well, I'm going to give a bet out for tomorrow because I just looked and it reminded me. Messi to score a goal, -105.
Oh, that's tomorrow. All
He
right.
he just he just texted us said you guys are retarded.
What is it?
Messi -105.
Why don't you text us and tell us what the fuck 3 is? Is it the game? Is it the team?
He says it's the goals. You fucking.
I know it's the goals for who? The whole game or just Monaco? Monaco themselves has to score over 3? That seems like a lot. And why does the fuck kid just come on? I'm talking to him through Evan's phone right now.
He's texting all of us.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we'll update you shortly on what Kabble's bet actually is. Go on.
Caleb Williams is doing Caleb Williams things, and I think he's sabotaging.
This is funny.
I think he's sabotaging to try and not
100%.
get drafted by Chicago.
100% what he's doing, and I love every second of it because I do not want.
Chicago's taking.
Yep.
First of all, I mean, what's so bad about going to Chicago?
Fucking who's ever succeeded in Chicago?
Well, I mean, listen, they're not the best.
Jay Cutler.
They're not. They're not the best of building a quarterback, but this is the best situation that any of their young quarterbacks are coming into over the last 30 years, right?
Dude, listen, Chicago is where
Trubinsky came into a horrible situation.
Listen, Chicago is where quarterbacks go to die. Like, literally the best quarterback ever in Chicago is Jim McMahon, and he wasn't even that great. Like, it's Jim Harbaugh, fucking, like Eric Kramer. Like, there's nothing. Like, Rackets, name it a great Bears quarterback in history.
I haven't said it, dude. Jay Cutler.
Right? Like Jay Cutler. Who's more known for a reality show now and smoking cigarettes on a meme than fucking his quarterback play. But, I mean, they have tough quarterbacks, right? Cutler was tough. Harbaugh was tough. McMahon was tough. Josh McCown, I think, was there for a minute. They had a tough quarterback. But, dude, Bill, you're a Southern California USC player. You really want to go to fucking Chicago and play quarterback?
He's got no choice. That's where he's going.
I don't know.
That's where he's going.
I think it's where he's going, too. Yeah, Rex Grossman.
He's doing everything he can to not fucking go there.
He's like, I'm not taking the physical. Everyone's like, you're what?
He's not working out either.
He's like, I'm not working out. I'm not throwing a football.
He's doing the physical at the pro day.
Is he doing the physical? Because last I heard, he was not doing the physical. He's like, no, I'm not doing it.
At USC's pro day.
He wants to do it himself, which is insane.
He's like being Biden.
A bitch.
Well, I mean, a lot of the players, what's his name? Marvin Harrison Jr. isn't participating either.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, like,
I wouldn't go to the combine either if I was going to be a top.
Like I said on the show yesterday, the only thing he's doing is improving his style. Like, is improving his own, like.
No, Rackets. The only
spot.
The only thing that it could do is hurt you.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. But it's going to put him in a better spot, though, because it's a team lower in the first round. Yeah. So it's a better situation.
If you know you're a top 10 or a top 15 pick, going to the combine can only hurt you.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's more criticism. It's more eyes. It's more media. They're scrutinizing your.
It's another chance to get hurt.
Fucking Tom Brady. Tom Brady just re-ran his 40-yard dash. And he was like faster than he did it when in the combine. Yeah. And he's 41 or 42 years old. Come on, dude. Like, they scrutinize.
Not to mention.
This is not 1950, bro. There's game film. I could go and Google every single play that Caleb Williams has played in his whole career, right? I could break it down. They don't need the combine. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's barbaric.
No, I'll disagree with you. They need the combine. They just don't need it for first-round picks. Like, that's the thing. Dude, game tape means more than the combine. But you need it. Bill, you need it for the kids that played at fucking Wyoming.
These kids
for the kids that played at Boise.
These kids are being scouted in middle school.
I get it, Bill, but you do have
and there's YouTube clips of everybody.
I 100% understand. You do have to understand that if you're playing at Wyoming, like a Josh Allen.
All right, the guy...
let me finish the sentence.
The high school kid playing at fucking Ranch Dip University is still Ranch Dip High is still at game film.
Against people at
fucking. I said that
because you got some ranch right there.
He's playing against fucking people who were playing at real Mayo University, though. That's the problem. Like, so it doesn't matter. It's like fucking the old basketball players playing against 5'5" white guys. So, real Mayo.
Yeah, that's why.
It doesn't matter. That's why if you're playing at Wyoming or Boise or one of these smaller schools, you really can't get a good gauge because do the people just suck that you're playing against? So you do use the game film, but at the combine, you see this guy can fucking bench 335 22 times. He runs a 4.38 40. That stuff does help, but I agree with you. Not at all for the top 30 picks. I don't give a fuck what you do at the combine because the teams that do the best in the draft are the teams who draft based on last year. Me and Hoffman watch more college football and Howie than anyone. And if you want to bring Howie on, we could did you have another topic we need?
Yeah, we have another guest who needs to say their piece before we move on.
Okay, what's this? Is this a surprise?
Whoa, Kabble.
Oh, nice. Hi, Kabble.
You want to tell us your bet?
Yeah, if you look in chat, the chat knows because you can tell who the subs are. If I don't put anything in front of it, it's match total. If I put a TT, it's for team total.
Ooh, okay. But why do you put match total then sometimes?
I used to do that, and people would still ask questions, so I told them I'll drop it and just let them know when it's team total, and it's for subs.
Is that what it is? So now I know going forward. So if there's nothing before it, it's match total.
Yes. And we're doing 3.0 because you mentioned there's normally 2.5, 3.5. We're going with the Asian handicap because 2.5 is too juiced. I have the push protection for 3 goals if we don't get that.
You like that push protection, Kabble?
You know it.
Does your wife have the push protection?
Sometimes.
And so what was I going to say? So
Asian handicap is half loss though, right?
It's like a quarter. It's like
if you're
half the bet will be a tie, half the bet will be a loss, right?
Right.
3.0, it's going to be a push. So if it's 2, it's a loss. If it's 3, it's a push. If it's 4, it's a win.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
It's like bet with goals.
Gotcha. All right. So one of the other things I was just going to say there, Kabble. So you like to be methodical with how you write your plays out. We know that, right? And you've taken away the MT, which I do understand. Don't you think this could all be easily solved so no one has to wonder if you just wrote the initials of the first team / the initials of the second team over 3?
Yes, until you see some of the teams that I put in there. So I don't want to Leverkusen / Borussia Dortmund type forever, but
I mean,
military, so I like to abbreviate everything.
Yeah, I mean, you like the fucking Kappa Delta Alpha Gamma shit, you know?
Yeah.
So. All right, is that the only play of the day there, Mr. Kabble?
I got a couple more in chat. We just cashed German Bundesliga.
I saw you were winning something before we came on here.
Yeah, we cashed both teams to score for the 2 matches earlier. Got it right at the end.
I mean, dude, Bill, doesn't Kabble, I'm looking at the 4 screen, he kind of looks like he looks like he's my son. You know, because I'm looking older today with the beard, and Kabble looks really young with the hat. We both got the red shirt and a gray hat. Okay. All right? I like it, Kabble. I like your style, kid.
Appreciate it.
All right, you sexy little beast. Get out of here.
All right, later, guys.
Bye, Kabble.
Later.
All right. So what do we got next, Evan?
Tommy, did you hear that?
Oh, no, I needed to finish my statement. Bring Howie on because I need Howie for it.
Yeah, he's here.
Did you hear that Caitlin Clark is entering the draft?
Is she really? Where she goes in her 4th year?
She's leaving. No.
Has another year of eligibility because of COVID shit.
They just said that she's trying to get a what is it, like a I forget the word for it. She's trying to get like a dispensation or something so that she can enter the men's draft.
I hope she does.
I was just kidding. But
I really would love to see her go there and just get skull fucked so we never have to hear about it again. Just get shit stomped.
That was the best update ever.
Yeah.
It was good, right?
That was a good update. And the world is so crazy right now, I believed it. Like, that's the thing. That's how that wasn't even. That
you didn't even question it.
Wasn't even crazy. I didn't even stop to stutter. So what I was going to say with Howie before, we were talking about the game film in college rather than the fucking combine. Bryce Young, me, Howie, and Hoffman were bleeding on the internet, bleeding all over it, telling everyone Bryce Young's the worst quarterback to ever go first pick overall in the history of college football. We were bleeding all over the internet, telling everyone Will Levis isn't even a 3rd-round pick, right? Rackets, you remember when your Colts were going to take Will Levis. Not even a 3rd-round pick, and then he fell after that, the thing Tommy G invented. Howie, what is your take on the combine for college athletes?
It gets worse it means nothing. It's a joke. It's a total fucking farce. Like, my whole thing, and I've said this for decades, it's like you send a scout to a game or two to watch a kid. If that scout can't tell you by watching him what he runs for a 40, he shouldn't be a scout.
Right.
It's like that. To me, it's just a fucking waste. I remember, like, years ago, Boston College had a kid. His name was Mamos. He was a defensive end, white kid, like 6'5", 270. Just like that Tony Mandrich fucking farce from Michigan State. This kid went to the combine, set every record there was. Bench 225 100 times, ran a 4.5. Just, I think he played 5 games in his NFL career.
Right. Darius Hayward-Bay, DHB. I don't know if you guys remember. Darius Hayward-Bay, fucking, this was what, like 2010, 12 or something? Blew the fucking lid off the combine. Blew the lid off. Never did shit. Like, there's so many guys who blew the lid off the combine who you never heard from again. But I don't think it's bad. Like I was saying, Howie, for like the guys who are going to go in the third round, the guys that play at Wyoming, the guys that play at the small schools. Yeah, let's get them on the bench press. Let's have them fucking compete a little bit. Let's see what they could do. But I mean, anyone outside of that, it's fine. If you're drafting a quarterback based on their hand size, you got a bigger problem.
My favorite thing is, well, he didn't score well on the Wonderlic test. Yeah, but you know what? He is a rapist. So,
oh my God.
That should put him from the 7th round right to the 1st or 2nd.
Reset the counter, Evan. Reset it.
Because look, all I'm saying is this. All right, let's not use the word rapist.
25 minutes.
Let's use the word. Let's replace.
Listen, if we make it past Howie, I always consider Howie the over-under.
Yep.
Right? Like our over-under is basically the line is Howie, right? So it's Howie plus a half or minus a half. Right, so if we get over Howie's entrance, we're good.
You got to be politically correct. Let's say, Johnny got a 99
not going to be better.
on the Wonderlic test, but Franco he's a convicted violent felon.
Okay. Well, I thought you were going to go pedophile or something there.
Dude, that's a guy that's going to be a 6-time All Pro Bowl. Smack a couple girlfriends around and then jumping off a bridge. But
I'm gonna give you this, Howie Dewey. So we did something last year, and then during COVID where it started. This is the hand sizes of all the recent quarterbacks drafted. I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that clearly?
Andrew Luck's hung like a donkey.
Dude, look at this right here. That's Tommy G. So, of all the number 1 draft picks in the NFL draft, Luck, Stafford, Lawrence, Cam, Bryce, Derek Carr, Eli Manning, me, Jamarcus Russell, Kyler Murray, Sam Bradford. So, if hand size matters, I should be in the NFL.
I mean, I never understood, like, football players, if you look at the past 50 years, and you look at the best college football programs, the U, Florida State.
Oh, go get them gangsters.
Nebraska.
If you got the balls to shoot someone in the middle of the street, you're definitely not cowering at the end of a game in fear.
No, Nebraska, you got to have a good, solid football team, especially in the NFL, you got to have probably 8 to 15 just violent criminals. You have to have them.
Like Alabama.
That's how you get a ring, man.
I mean, dude, Alabama's basketball team had someone who murdered someone during the season last year, basically. But
he's having a pretty good year.
Yeah,
Miller.
so because he's got that killer instinct. So let's go to college basketball today, Mr. Howie Dewey. We are in March. Welcome to March. This is March. Tommy and Howie go full 300 on the world for the next 45 days into April, actually. What's the championship? Yeah. April 8th? April 10th?
4th through 7th is the Final Four.
Yeah, so it's like the 8th, the 9th, or 10th or something like that.
Phoenix this year.
My birthday's the 10th, so hopefully it's on the 10th. But we got two ranked games today. How we do? We got Dayton at Loyola, which I think is a scary one. You probably know which side I'm going to be on that one. And then we got Air Force going to the Mormons, and then we got a bunch of other games I'll go over in a second. But any interest in either of those two?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, the actual first one that you said, that game scares the shit out of me because Loyola's pretty good.
And that line looks pretty funny.
Dayton's coming off a good win.
Mm-hmm.
I can see him going down. I probably won't mess with that game, but I can see Dayton losing.
You won't have to because you know I'm going to be on Loyola. So.
I like Loyola. If I got to bet one, I'm taking Loyola.
Oh, really? That's all right. I didn't think you'd be anywhere near that side of it. All right, let's go.
Definitely, 100%.
All right. So I'm on Loyola. You were on Loyola. Let me see. What's the line on that right now?
1.5. You're plus 1.5.
So plus 1.5. Yeah. All right. So I'm on Loyola too. So let's do that.
I mean, look, the one I looked at a few things tonight, and you got Friday and Saturday are for the Ivies. You got the Ivy Leagues, and you got the
not Saturday, Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's Friday and Saturday.
They play on Saturday, right? I thought you meant like where it's the focus. Yeah.
No, Friday and Saturday. I always watch and I look. If you're going to bet against like a Yale tonight, Dartmouth at Yale, if you're going to bet against one of the better Ivies, and this year you got Princeton, Yale, and Cornell, you bet them on a Friday because these coaches are smart. These coaches will try to get that nice 8, 10, 12-point lead and then rest some guys because they got another big one tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Dartmouth playing at Yale tonight. They probably will cover that 20.5. And then I'd probably bet Yale tomorrow. I've been having some luck with these Ivies this year. And then if you want a 3 banging par, shit, you got Fresno State playing Nevada tonight. Nevada's not going to lose at home. That's the Mountain West. And then you got Air Force playing Utah State. Utah State is ranked now.
Yeah, Utah State's going to smack them.
They're going for the 1 seed in that league.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I like those 3 tonight. I like, as far as money lines. And if you like a dog, I do like Loyola Chicago. I think they can beat Dayton.
Dude, I have literally, Howie, fucking Fridays, I usually have like 2 bets, on these games. I have like 8 for today. And there's only like 16 games. Like, this is the most Tommy-centric slate. You could tell a Tommy game and a Howie game, right? Howie will take minus 25.5. You don't give a fuck, right? Like, but mine are all 3-point spreads or less. Right?
I know for a fact, without even looking, you're on Georgia Southern again.
I do like Georgia Southern today. I do like Georgia Southern.
They're playing great at home.
I like Gasso at home. Gasso at home.
That gym, I'm trying to explain what that gym looks like. It's basically a tad bit bigger than a high school gym.
And they haven't been great at home all year. They've just been playing good now.
Yeah, Hanner Fieldhouse.
Yeah. I mean, Old Dominion's just so bad on the road. Yeah, they're really bad on the road. Not one of my favorite bets, but that'll be a bet I put in a parlay for sure. I mean, I got a few, dude. I like Jacksonville tonight.
Yeah, I think you like Jacksonville.
I like Canisius tonight. I like North Florida tonight. So I got a bunch. I got about 8.
What about Queens? You don't like Queens?
I do like Queens tonight. Queens is one of my favorite bets tonight.
Yeah,
Queens may be my number 1 bet of the night. I was going to save it for the subs, but since you mentioned it, yeah. So there's like 8 to 9 that I like tonight. So I don't know. I'm either going to scale units down and bet them all, or I may, split it up, maybe do some for 2 and some for 5. I got to see how the lines move because they're all pretty much like less than 3. So those lines could flip by tip off. You could see a 1-point favorite move to a dog, and those flipping of the lines is one of the biggest things I look for. So I'll give you what I'm looking at right now. If you want, I'm looking at Canisius. I'm looking at North Florida. I'm looking at Gasso. I'm looking at Queens. I'm looking at Loyola, and I have a few others. But, if you're not a subscriber, put them in now. It should be fine. But if you're a subscriber, wait. We're different. We're talking the difference between minus 120 or minus 135. I don't give a shit. I want to make sure I'm on the right side of the line movement on those small schools Friday nights. Because you see a lot of whales come in on Friday nights and move these small school lines more than usual, because if these same teams play tomorrow, Howie, no one's betting any one of them, right?
No.
So, they get a lot more spotlight, a lot more money movement. So if you're analyzing lines, it's a good night to do it.
Too many Goliaths tomorrow. Too many Goliaths.
Yeah, why don't we talk, let's real quick. Bill, did you have anything? I know sometimes you got a random college basketball bet you're throwing out here or there.
Nope.
No. All right. So let's move real quick to in brackets. I don't know if you see anything on the Beeble Bop or anything, but if you guys want to chime in, just stop me.
No.
Let's move over to tomorrow. How we do? Baylor at home against Kansas. I'm skull fucking Baylor tomorrow on the money line. Fuck this Kansas team, so they'll come back and win by 10, right? Basically.
I mean, you look at that. I agree. I think Baylor takes care of business at home. If they can't win at home against Kansas, I mean, I don't expect
Kansas is really bad on the road.
No, they're not good.
Not good on the road.
Not good.
What do you like tomorrow out of top 25? Don't give them all. Just give like 2.
South Carolina is playing Florida at home in South Carolina. It'll be a packed house. This team's playing well. I had them the other night.
You got them the other night. Oh.
8 or 9. And tomorrow they're minus 1.5 at home. Money line minus 114. I think they win at home. They're just good. They got good guards. They got good big guys. They got men. South Carolina is one of those men's teams. They're like Houston.
Yeah.
Where if these teams show up in a bar, one team's going to get their ass kicked. And that's Florida tomorrow. So I do like South Carolina at home.
I'm with you on that, Howie. And I think Florida's the type of team with their guard play that can make a run into the Sweet 16, even Elite 8, maybe Final 4 if they got white hot in the right matchups. I like South Carolina tomorrow, though. I think it's a decent spot. I'm not going to bet it. I'm going to let you rock it. But I am going to Northwestern tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Northwestern at 5:30 against Iowa. Like this spot, Northwestern at home. I was saying the other show, Northwestern's been disappointing me a little bit. You guys know I'm the biggest boo-booey guy in the country. I fucking worship boo-boo. We made a lot of money on Northwestern last year and their nice run through the Big Ten tournament and into the NCAA tournament. I think they're starting to come around. That was a really impressive win, Howie, the other night by Northwestern on the road. And I think this is a spot. I think this Northwestern team, I do have a soft spot for them, but they are 20-8, even though they haven't done that great this year. coming off a very big win, but I think this is boo-booey time, man. This is March. They've won 3 in a row. They fucking beat Indiana. They beat Michigan. They beat Maryland. None of those are amazing, but winning at Maryland is very difficult. Tough loss to Rutgers, right? We watched that game in Rutgers. That was a tough loss by 3. Beat Penn State and Nebraska before that. I think this Northwestern team's hot right now. I think this Northwestern team's going to take care of business, and we're laying like 130 on it or something. 135 against an Iowa team that's really, Howie, I mean, their record looks like a rainbow. It's literally like loss, win, win, loss. Like,
it's the most bipolar team.
They're fucking nuts. It's not even home road, Howie. It's just fucking random. Doesn't matter
where the fuck they play. They don't make any sense. You'll see Iowa down 28-4.
Bet them.
And then you'll go eat and come back, and they're up 48-40.
And if they're up 14-2, bet the other side because they're just fucking.
Yeah, if they're up 28-5, bet the other side because
they're a live bettor's dream. They're a live bettor's dream. So
yes,
I'm gonna be jumping on Northwestern here if they get out early, which I think they will. I'm gonna be immediately just fucking hitting a hedge on Iowa plus 800 or something early on. Give me another one for tomorrow, and I'll give them another one.
Probably my favorite play of the day tomorrow is Auburn is at home laying 9.5 against Miss State, and they probably win by 25. Look, Auburn has major problems on the road. At home, add another 15. That's a 15-point advantage for Auburn at home. It really is. And they're minus 9.5. I think they blow Mississippi State right out of the gym tomorrow. I like them a lot. It's one favorite I like.
You know where I'm going. I'm going back to the Mormons. I'm going to my guys, my final 4 favorites from before the season, who's on fire right now. Not worried about coming off an emotional win. I think that these Mormons, Howie, they don't party after a big win. The reason we don't like teams coming off big wins in college is because they're out fucking getting herpes for the next 3 days, fucking anything with a pulse, drinking. These Mormons went right back to reading their fucking Bible and fucking watching fucking the hardware shows on television so they could build their houses on their missions. I'm going right back to BYU. Bill, you asked me the other day when I bet against BYU, remember? You were like, why are you betting against BYU? They're your team. And I said, they suck on the road. They're unbelievable at home. Well, they won. They won. Now they're good on the road, too. So give me BYU versus TCU. I think it's a rout. I think you could lay the 5.5. I think they beat them by like 15-20. But this is a monster parlay piece for me. Plus, it's late in the day, so it's nice and easy to hedge. Nice, probably laying about 220 on that, 230. So lay the 5.5 with BYU and put them in at least 2 or 3 parlays tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you want to par a game 1 hour earlier, look, we got everybody's favorite home team in America, New Mexico, but they're on the road. They're playing Boise State.
I like that too.
Boise State. How you not like Boise State?
I do like Boise State. I do.
I like the Boise State BYU parlay. I like that a lot.
Yep, I like Boise a lot in that spot. The home team's in the Mountain West, just fucking scold. So, I love Boise in that spot too. All right, we've given you enough. We're gonna have a lot of plays today and tomorrow. I can tell you.
Tomorrow's gonna be insane.
Tomorrow's good. Tomorrow's a good slate of college basketball.
Time to hit another fucking 9-game par, baby.
That's it, Howie. And then this time we're gonna hedge on the 10th game, right?
If there's a chance, yeah.
No, you won't. You won't.
Yeah, I won't.
Howie will tell me he's too drunk and he missed it. All right, Howie Dewey. I love you, brother.
All right, guys.
Later, bro.
Later.
All right, where are we going next? E-Money.
NBA.
Let's see. We got Hoffman coming on. Look at Luke. Look at Hoffman. Always so excited to be here, Bill, with the white background. Fucking looks like he's dying. What's wrong, Hoff?
Nothing, man.
Did we wake you up?
No.
What if like Pat McAfee's watching right now?
Yeah, he could be watching.
He's not watching.
He's not watching. What's up, Hoff? What do you think of the Knicks falling apart?
They got no players, man. Just like Bill said.
Yeah, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Win versus teams you should beat anyway?
We should beat the Warriors without 3 starters?
Warriors on the road.
Warriors suck. They're on the road. Warriors suck.
Good,
Bill, we talked. You said this on the show.
He's such a hypocrite.
This is the end.
You fucking always say they suck on the road.
These are the end of the season games, bro. These are all playoff games. Every game matters.
We're back to this.
There's only 24, 23 games left, bro. Every game matters.
Rackets. I'm glad you're laughing because I fucking
listen. I mean, me and Hoffman were on the Warriors last night. So
you and Hoffman need to worry about a play-in game for the New York Knicks, as you were talking about. They're going to be.
We don't have to worry about shit if Randall and OG aren't coming back.
Oh, we have an injury. So did everyone.
Oh, they have 3 starters out.
Oh,
every team has 3 starters out.
One of them you got 2 weeks ago. We only
all right. Tell Milwaukee to play without Lillard and Giannis.
How about we tell Milwaukee to play without Middleton?
Let's see.
How about we did?
Let's see. Fucking.
They played 20 games without Middleton.
All right. Let's see how Lopez, Giannis, and fucking.
They're better without Middleton. They don't need.
You know what I think, Bill? I think Glenn's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Glenn Rivers.
Suck my balls.
Glenn Rivers in the house. God. Is there a doctor in the house?
Glenn could suck.
Is there a doctor in the house? You are officially Doc again, Glenn.
No, he ain't.
JJ Redick lit his ass on fire. The Knicks like this, the Bucks like that. It's Tommy G season. Hoffman, talk to me about what's going on in the NBA.
Not much is going on in the NBA. The Lakers came back from 50 points down the other night, which was.
Oh, yeah, that Clipper team ain't going anywhere.
Going to the championship.
No, the Clippers aren't going anywhere. It's going to be.
Hold on, Bill. Let's make a bet right now. Lakers don't make it past second round.
All right, let's bet it.
All right, 500.
No. You said the Lakers. So that means they have to win fucking 2.
You said they're going to the championship, which is
play-in.
You said they're going to the play-in. Wait, what?
No, the Nuggets.
If they make it past the second round, they're going to the fucking final. The
play-in is not a round. Yeah. You
Western Conference Championship. Then.
Right. You think they're going to go to the Western Conference Championship?
I'm not betting that. I could just bet that on here. Fucking make a shit ton of money.
Okay. I'll bet you they don't get out of the first round.
Oh, I'll bet that.
How about that? All right. Now, play-ins doesn't count as a round.
I'll bet that.
To the second official round.
100%. You're on.
Right. Good. I got it.
Can you guys hear that car that's like next to me that sounds like a fucking lawnmower or no?
No.
Okay.
Putting it in the staff bets tab. Carry on, Hoffman.
So tonight, I like Scotty Barnes over 8.5 rebounds.
Yeah, I like that too.
He's gotten that in his 7 of his last 9 games. They're basically playing through him now. He's been getting triple doubles. I might bet his double tonight too. It's minus 135. He's gotten that in his 5 of his last 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And by the way, what's that round called, Hoffman? There's the play-in round, the first round. What's the second round called? It's the conference finals. What's the one before that?
The quarterfinals?
Is that what it is? All right.
Conference semifinals?
Yeah, conference semis. Okay, good.
Okay. I think the Warriors are going to win tonight again.
If everybody's playing.
If everyone's playing. There's 95% of the NBA is on the injury report right now, so we don't know who's playing. Luka might not play. Paul George.
Yeah, I'm on the Mavs tonight. If Luka's in, I'm gonna take the +9, and I'm gonna sprinkle on the money line +320. Dude, Mavs are playing great, bro. They're not only Luka is dominating. Kyrie has scored 25 plus in the last 8 games. Quietly having a great season, Kyrie.
Because he's unvaccinated. He's fucking got all that energy while everyone else is fucking shedding on each other.
He's got a great heart.
Celtics.
Got a lot of big heart still. Big heart.
Celtics are great, but this is a great chance for Dallas to prove something. They got to be pumped up. I think this is their last road trip game, though. That's where I'm a little scared about because I think this is their last game, and then they go home, and then Luka's birthday. So I don't know if they're going to celebrate his birthday when they get home or they already celebrated it. I don't really know. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about.
All right. Mark Harper, Rackets and Hoffman, want to know, has Bill Rupp got some must-win NBA games tonight?
Well, I told you the other day.
Who's the must win? Oh, you did. You proved it because someone won the game.
Yeah, Lakers.
So must have proved
it. Game.
Must-win game. Clippers Lakers didn't care for 3 quarters in a must-win game.
Listen, they came through, didn't they?
Yeah, that proves it's a must-win game.
Beat the Cavs. Fuck the Cavs, dude. That team.
Cavs suck.
That team sucks, dude.
You should be rooting for the Cavs to stay up there because that's who you want the Knicks to play. You want to find a way for the Knicks to play the Cavs in the 4-5. If I'm you guys, I want the Cavs.
They just keep costing us money too. It's not even.
They're trash.
That team sucks.
Me and Bill were having a debate about Donovan Mitchell, and I said I don't want Donovan Mitchell. It's not top 10 in the NBA or top 20. Like I think he's overrated. And I was telling him because it was not clutch. I watched the Knicks just shut him down for half the series last year. Just took him clean out of the fucking game for 2 or 3 of those. And Bill's like, oh, he's clutch. And then he cost Bill money. Fucking missed a free throw and missed a jumper. And Bill's like, all right, you're right. Literally 8 minutes later.
Fuck him.
Fuck
he had
this guy.
4 shots through like 3 quarters the other night. Like, how are you only shooting 4 times? Where like you're not even there.
Yeah, it's
no, there's no must-win games tonight. Nothing.
No must-wins.
Nah, nothing tonight.
Are you excited, Bill Hoffman? Do you realize what could happen here? So the East is the Eastern Conference is tight, right? Like you got the Celtics up here, then you got Cleveland, who shouldn't even be there, who's there, and the Bucks, right, with Cleveland, right? Bucks are 1 game behind Cleveland for the 2 spot, and then you got 25 losses for the Knicks. Sixers, 26 for the Magic. Hoffman's Magic, by the way. He called they would have a great year. 26 for the Pacers, 26 for the Heat, right? So that's number 4 through 8. So you're talking like home game versus play-in game. You realize we're lining up, Bill and Hoffman, for the Knicks. 2 games drop. Go to the 7 seed. Win. Become the highest play-in game. And they play Milwaukee in the first round. You realize that's what we're trending towards right now. Knicks, Bucks, first round.
That would be bad for you if our whole team is back.
Oh, I pray your whole team's back.
You know, Milwaukee does not.
I pray the whole team.
Milwaukee does not want that.
Rackets. Oh.
Here's a bet that ESPN.
I'm staying
bet.
like Sweden on this motherfucker.
I'm gonna be in the fucking. I'm gonna be in Tommy's basement. I'm gonna.
Oh no, you're not. You're gonna be at the Garden right next to me.
ESPN.
At the Garden.
You're not coming to the fucking Garden with us. You're not bringing your fucking.
I'm going to the Garden with the Bucks gear.
We're not letting you in there. No way. You're not letting
me. Buck with fucking 6-point Buck walking into the Garden like a monster.
You're not allowed. Right.
So ESPN bet as the thing. NBA champion, Celtics or the Nuggets, plus 115, or the field, minus 150. So obviously, if you're going to take Boston and the Nuggets, that's stupid because you could just take them straight at plus 220 and plus 440. So that kind of doesn't make sense. But the field at minus 150,
I'm all in on field, dude.
That's a great bet.
Yeah,
I feel.
Yeah, I mean, you know how hard it is to be a top seed number for the Celtics to win it all.
Yeah.
Like suspect
and Denver, like Hoffman said. I mean, listen, they're not as good as they were last couple of years.
No, they're not deep.
The West isn't great.
Denver's their first 5. They have the best first 5. Yeah. They're tall. They're great in the NBA, but they're when it gets to their bench. They got nothing.
Like Hoffman, you were saying the 3-point shooting is going to be the issue, if anything.
Yeah, if they go down by like double digits, it's going to be hard for them to come back.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need.
I love that bet. NBA champion, the field, minus 150.
I do like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Is DeAndre or Jordan still in the NBA? Didn't he go to Denver? Does he play at all?
No.
DeAndre Jordan? I don't know. I remember he went to Denver. All right, Hoff Daddy. Anything else before I let you go?
Nope, that's about it.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Or actually, I won't talk to you tomorrow. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, you guys don't realize Nixon 6 is Nixon 2026. That's what they're 6 years. Nixon 6 years. That's what that is. Nixon 6 years. Bill Rupp, I think we're moving to hockey here. I'm on fire still. It won't cool off. Just won't cool off in hockey. You want a winner today?
Why not?
I'll give it to you. I like the Sens. Line's a little big. Only 3 games tonight. Not much going on. I'm a little bit on the Flyers here. I'm a little bit on the Senators here.
DeAndre Jordan, Tommy, to answer your question, he must be injured. He hasn't played in like a month. But he was on.
Was there, right? I thought he got traded there.
Just hasn't. He has only played 29 games this year.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. This Ducks team is bad. They did get the win last night. We did bet on them last night. We're looking at a back-to-back right now for the Ducks. I think there's a lot of edge here on the Devils tonight. So Devils coming off a day off. Ducks coming off a game last night where 2 of their defensemen were gone. One got traded, and another one got fucking his face slashed open with a puck early on in the game. Played a defenseman down last night. I don't know if he came back. I put the Godfather on. I don't know if he came back, but missed at least the first period and a half. So they were in hockey. That's how you don't get to replace someone. You just have one guy less. So the Ducks should be exhausted. Their defensemen should be exhausted. That was an 8-goal game last night. It was 4-3 late. I think the Devils come out and just put the fucking dick in the Anaheim Ducks. So I do like this on the 60-minute line. I do like this for parlays. So this is a nice parlay piece here with the Devils. If you want to do a Friday, Saturday parlay, Evan, we could do Devils and BYU. So we'll put that one out right now. Let me go to MGM here and see what the 60-minute line is because they always have the best. 60-minute line for the Devils. This is my favorite hockey piece tonight, but the line's a little bit too big. So let's see if we can get it down to like 170 or something on the 60-minute line. 3-way total, 165. There we go. All right, Devils minus 165, 60-minute line. That's going to be listed a bunch of different ways, either 60-minute line or in regulation or 3-way result with the tie being one of them, and you bet the Devils. But minus 165 on MGM. I'm just going to run the board tonight in hockey. Fuck it. Why not? Just white hot, 4-1 every night in hockey. Let's just do it. We're going to take the Senators tonight, laying a little wood. You can parlay them with the Devils also. We're going to take the Senators minus 182, and we're going to take the Flyers minus 120 at the Caps. So we're going to go Flyers, Senators, Devils, Devils by a lot. Devils in parlays, Devils all over the place. And that's it for the Fire on Ice tonight with Tommy Pucks. Just skull fucking every day in hockey. What we got next, Steve? You got to flip it. We got to flip it, right? We end with Mike. You did it again. Evan's fired. Evan's fired, bro. I'm firing him this time.
He was already coming in. He was already.
We just told you. We told you last week. We told you last week.
Fired, Evan.
We end with Mike. We go to Trevor. Mike's the closer, not Trevor. Trevor's going to come in, walk the bases
Evan,
loaded. When Trevor comes in and walks the bases loaded, we got no one to clean the mess up. You just put Mariano Rivera in an 8th. Now we got
fired.
Enter Sandman.
I had to fire. That's the first time I've ever fired Evan. I had to fire him because we told him last week, Bill. Mike, you remember last week? Remember?
Yeah.
Evan listens like my kids.
I mean, Evan is a kid. Evan, put your fired count back up. 0. You didn't even make it through the week.
I gotta go back to work though. It's 3 o'clock.
All right, get out of here. Get out of here.
Right.
Constantino.
Wait. Hold on, before I go. Yuan. I don't know what time she's on. It's probably after this Diane Perry match. Yuan. YUE.
All right, you had enough time for tennis. Get off.
+1.
+1.
Bye.
It sounds like an
Plus
Asian
105.
hooker. Asian hooker on the street corner. Yuan.
Yuan.
Sucky.
You want this? Bye.
You want Sucky. All right, Mike, how you doing?
What's up?
How you feel coming in the 8th inning?
I feel good. Last week we got back in the black, +114 winner.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna hit another one this week.
I'll tell you something, Mike. UFC is in for some competition because they got fucking blown out of the water this weekend. Fucking,
it was a good card.
That Bellator fucking PFL combination was superior.
I'm short 100,000 people that ordered it.
Superior. Listen,
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
The product was way better.
Yeah, but they've always had a great production.
They do.
Bellator with the. They do a great job with it, obviously.
They did do a great job with the production. Obviously, the viewership's not going to be there, but there is a threat now.
Every fight was awesome, too.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good. But again, did you pay for it?
No, we watched it for free.
I don't pay for any.
Did you buy the pay-per-view? No.
I've never.
We have friends that use illegal streams.
Yeah, we have friends.
We would never do that.
But either way, would you buy that?
I wouldn't buy it.
For $60, I wouldn't pay.
That was the best the fights are going to get with the best matchups.
Probably.
And
I haven't bought something since Mike Tyson in '88. So.
Bill doesn't even buy. Bill cuts coupons for cereal.
Yeah, we gotta buy one of those fucking things.
Yeah. So, Mikey, my boy, he's finally here. The Sugar Show. I've been talking about him since it came up. I actually owned his domain, sugarshow.com. Remember that? I bought the 2 domains for Sean O'Malley, and I tried to give it to him. He never responded to my DM.
Yeah, Tom, this is a perfect loss for him, for you, because you always say that when a guy gets the belt, he loses.
Or if they get famous, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, Sugar Show is kind of built for this. He already went through his down. But, Mike, before you get into your bets, talk to me about the headlining fight here. Got a couple good fights. Got Poirier and all that. Yeah.
No, not on this card.
Oh, that's not this card?
No.
Tomorrow, Sugar's next week.
Yeah, the card
my bad.
tomorrow
My
was
bad.
the one that
Oh
was
my God.
I'm sorry. I thought it was this week.
Fucking awful.
All right, go.
He's
Mike.
usually yesterday's newspaper, so at least he's talking in the forward.
Yeah, at least I'm in the future. Nostradamus.
Now, this card was the one that was supposed to be in Saudi Arabia, but they canceled due to lack of star power, and they moved it to Las Vegas. So this is in the Apex tomorrow, and we only have 11 fights.
Wait, they moved it? What did they do?
Well, when you go to Abu Dhabi or Saudi Arabia, they buy the card. They buy everything. They pay for everything, production, everything. And they were underwhelmed with the card that the UFC put together. So Saudi Arabia postponed the card, and now it's in the UFC Apex. And they lost a bunch of fights along the way as well. So we're down to 11 fights, but everybody did make weight today. And
Bellator, take it over.
So it's still going to be the Saudi Arabia time. We're going to be looking like a 1 o'clock start. Like
we're doing a 1 o'clock start tomorrow. Yeah, 1 o'clock Eastern start tomorrow.
Okay.
And then the whole card's on ESPN Plus.
So they kept everything the same as if it was in Saudi. They just moved it.
Pretty much.
Right.
I mean, I don't know the time difference to confirm that.
The Saudi ones are usually during the day. I know that. Bellator was in Saudi Arabia. It was during the day.
Yeah, so no, it starts at 1 o'clock. But like I said, 11 fights, but this card is very unique in a way that there's a lot of big favorites. 2 favorites are over 1,000, but also from the DFS side, there's only 11 fights, and 7 of the fighters are priced at 9,000 or higher. So it's really hard this week for DFS. A lot of these favorites are rightful favorites. You got a Umar Nurmagomedov on the card, who's undefeated. He's like a minus 1,300 line. You got Ludovic Klein, who's minus 1,000, which makes it pretty much unbeatable. But we did find some value in today's free pick. We took the co-main event and the main event and put them in a parlay to bring back plus 110. So
before you break into that, I just wanted, for any new viewers that are tuning in, I know Mike fumbled on the Nurmagomedov last name, which is odd. Considering that Khabib Nurmagomedov literally thanked you in his retirement Hall of Fame speech for cornering him and discovering him. So, Mike, I figured that would be a name you should probably be helping fucking say.
Nurmagomedov. I stumbled on the Umar.
You fucking discovered Khabib.
I'll say Umar.
Yeah, he struggled on the Umar part. Four fucking letters. Mike,
of all the names.
I have a bet, Mike, in that fight where it's my favorite bet of the week.
Umar by sub?
No, Umar by points.
All right, he's been finishing lately. He knocked his last opponent out with a hard kick to the body. This kid that he's fighting is a striker, Bill, so that's going to force the action, in my opinion, to the ground. Because, Umar is going to have such a big wrestling advantage. Although he found new power in strikes, there's going to be such a clear advantage because this kid coming in is a good striker and he's dangerous. And he has a whole bunch of knockouts on his ledger. So I think that Umar will stand with him, but then when he decides, take the fight to the ground and possibly get a submission.
I'm going inside the distance, Mikey, because over 1,000 every time I do it. So talk to me. You were going to say your favorite bet was the co-main and the main. I think you're combining on this card.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of big favorites, but we're going to get 2 guys here who they're both undefeated. So in the co-main event, we're going to take Vitor Petrino. So he's 10-0, and he's got 8 wins inside the distance. And he's fighting Tyson Pedro, who's another fighter who I like. But at the end of the day, he just lost.
Hold on one second. Ev, we got Mike kind of off camera a little bit there. Mike, move over towards the picture on the wall. That way.
It's the same spot I sit in every week.
Well, look at the YouTube. Half your face is off. Do you want to?
I see I'm centered, but okay.
Bill, do you see it?
Yeah, he's off.
What the fuck? How the fuck?
That's the production side. I'm sitting.
I said Evan, you fucking asshole.
Centered on his.
I said Evan, center him.
Camera.
Yeah, you're saying you're centered on your camera. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make you look pretty. What if you got to clip this and post it to all your meathead friends in the UFC? You don't want to see fucking.
Well, they're not going to see anything because you don't let me get to the picks.
Well, move your head over and then give
it. After calling him Umar or Nurmagomedov,
Mike, move it more. Move your head to like the picture. Yeah, more, a little more to the right.
He's not even moving.
There you go. Yeah, you got to get to the picture. The picture.
I'll do it. I'll do it in the back.
All right, let Evan do it. Evan took a nap. You fired him again, Bill? Let him go. All right, let him go. All right, now.
Mike's being difficult to work.
I'm here.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Go on. Well, Evan puts you back on. I just want to make sure that we can clip it. Evan, is he good now?
No, it's 10 times worse now.
I mean,
but you know why?
Because Combination of you and Evan right now. I don't know whose it is.
I haven't moved.
You're literally, your face is not even on camera.
I got scratching to do. Can we let
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
everything's going. I'm not on the camera.
Evan, what do you want me to do, Evan?
Evan, are you on acid?
Wait,
now?
it's showing this? It's supposed to not be showing this.
It's showing you moving everything. No, Bill, come on. You got to drop a hammer on him right now. This is crazy.
I know. Listen, I got scratching to do, bro.
All right, Evan, Mike, go move all the way under the picture.
This has to come on during my segment, the production problems.
Mike, just go to the picture. Just look behind you, that little kid's picture. Sit behind that because that's.
Oh my God!
You're literally there. You're literally there. Literally there.
Now he's not even on screen.
I know. That's what I'm saying. All right, go, Mike. No, that's really where you need to be. I'm
just giving the fucking pick at this point.
All right, give the pick.
I mean, seriously.
I mean, we have Petrino and Gaziev.
Mike, you know you can watch the YouTube from your fucking screen while you're doing it.
It's on delay. I'm looking at it right now.
All right, you still see where you're sitting 30 seconds ago. You've been like that for 8 minutes.
Come on, Tommy. Let him fucking finish.
Go, give the fucking picks.
I haven't moved. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know.
That's the problem.
Go ahead, Mike, please.
Oh, Mike.
Vitor Petrino, 10-0, 8 wins by finish. Shamil Gaziev, 12-0, 11 wins by finish. They are both the A side of this fight. I put them together in a parlay to get back plus 110. I think they both win. They both most likely win by finish, but I want to keep the winning streak going, and I'm just going to play them to win at plus EV here. So we're going to put together Petrino and Gaziev. Plus 110 is your free bet of the week.
All right. Well, Petrino and Gaziev. And then give me a preview for the Sugar Sean. You think Sugar Sean loses or wins?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the Sugar Sean train like you are. You know, it's a tough fight, and I know it ended in freakish style last fight.
But that was when he broke his leg, right? Or
I'm not really sold on him yet. I mean, honestly, I think Vera's live. We'll put it at that.
All right, Mikey. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I can't wait to get out of here after all this.
Dude, you bring closers in the 8th inning and they shit the bed every time, right, Bill?
Yeah, sometimes
you can't never bring a closer in. And can't bring a closer in.
Sometimes the manager cost the team the game.
I wasn't a manager. It was a pitching coach.
Mike, did you hear that Khabib's manager or whatever got a call from the UFC for him to fight at UFC 300?
Well, I heard versions of
I'll cash my ticket.
You know, about with the newfound 165-pound division that somebody teased that Khabib would be interested. Now, there's multiple things out there. His Instagram got hacked. He did it. His manager did it. You know, there's a whole bunch of stories out there. As of right now, from what I'm hearing, he's still retired.
Well, Bill, what'd I tell you? Tommy G's conspiracies. Just wait 3 years, and they're all reality. Me, Constantino, and Mad Lab on the couch of my house. I swore up and down and told them Khabib will be back, and they told me no. Family, mother, this, dad, father. I'm going to come for you, Mike, if he comes back. I'm coming for you.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
I hope he does, too.
Yeah, I hope you win that bet.
I'm going to. All right, Mike, get out of here.
All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you. I'm sorry Evan exists.
I don't think you're sorry.
I didn't do it.
Trevor,
he's still mad at me.
Trevor, fire him.
No one can fire me.
Oh, fucking A.
Stay Cashin with Mikey C.
All right, Trevor, you came in, you got sound. That's a better closing role here. We have our pitcher coming in for the close. I said you're the setup guy. Evan wants you to close, so you better close this down good.
I mean, what are we talking about?
That's a great start.
What are we talking about? What are you here for?
Thanks for tuning in. Well, you're not going to talk about hockey or college basketball, so what do you think we want you to talk about?
We're going to talk a little bit about NASCAR today. Off to a good start on the prop bets. The winners are hard to pick, guys. We pick a few of them. Got a couple little tidbits I like. We are in Las Vegas this weekend, 267 laps. We are on a hometown boy this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Really like Kyle Busch, top 5. Also going to have Kyle Busch as a winner. Additionally, we really like Bell over Blaney at minus 130. And there's a bunch more I'm going to put out, but not till article.
Not so qualifying. So what about
Gross?
this track? What about this track? Yeah, no, Rex Gross.
You know what? I thought this was the Chicago quarterback show.
Yeah, I mean the fact that you have a Rex Grossman jersey makes you that's literally that's like a 1 of 1.
Right.
I think you're the only person to ever buy a Rex Grossman jersey.
I pulled that out because I heard earlier in the show. I'm like, God, I can't believe I have one. First of all,
I can't believe you're admitting it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, what's the story with this race? What type of track is it?
So it's a 1.5-mile track. Tires handling is going to be really important. Again, this is a track they race on twice a year. It's a playoff track. There's going to be a lot of importance in running well here.
Do you get hangovers in Daytona in NASCAR, where like in college sports and in other sports, when you win a big game, you have the hangover the next day? Does that happen in NASCAR where people get is there an after thing? Like when you start doing interviews if you win Daytona, should we be looking at anything like that?
No, not really. Listen, you're battling human nature with NASCAR, even guys with the fastest cars. Shit can happen. It's called bad racing luck. Something breaks on a car and there's not a goddamn thing. Anyone in, a manufacturer defect, you could have the best car easily winning on 3 laps to go. You fucking break a lug nut and that's it. That's NASCAR. That's why it's really a sport where you pick a few things. You can't really just lay everything down on one thing. You got to pick a couple of things. The odds are there to do it.
So who's your 2 favorites to win right now? Obviously, qualifying and everything will change that.
Kyle Busch is one. And I'm gonna go with Chastain.
Oh yeah, you like Ross Chastain?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Ross Chastain. Bill, what are you looking at for this? I know you wait till the qualifying, but what are you looking at right now?
I like Kyle Busch. He's been good this year. I don't do anything till after the thing, but Kyle Busch is going to be one of my guys.
Is there any? I
like Larson a lot too.
Any Xfinity or anything like that?
Yeah, well,
Truck Series.
Truck is tonight. Kyle Busch is ruining it again.
Why is Kyle Busch racing in every Truck Series?
Because he gets
Doesn't
paid.
he own the team?
Yeah, but why is he racing every time?
Paid. He gets paid.
Right.
Christopher Bell's in it at least. Yeah, no, but even if he did, like, you'd still want to bring up drivers. Right?
But I think he's setting this up for his son, to be honest.
Yeah, so that he could leave the seat and put his son in.
He won last week. The truck race.
I mean, you got to feel horrible, Bill, for like Zane Smith and these guys. Like fucking Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell are racing this week. Like
he had +2. We had +250. He's actually +100 now, which is ridiculous to bet on a race. I mean, anything could happen. But he won Vegas last year truck race, and he's going to win it again. You could parlay him if you want. Parlay him, Kyle Busch to win tonight. The truck race with Max Verstappen tomorrow morning. The DraftKings has a new bet, guys, which I love. Leader after 1 lap, Max Verstappen -350. He's -600 for the race, but he just won the pole like an hour or 2 ago, and he's going to lead after the first lap unless and if he doesn't, his car's going to shit and he's going to lose the fucking race. So he should lead after 1 lap, -350 for that, +100 for Busch, comes to +157. You don't have to win the race.
Is that going to be for races moving forward? Because on certain tracks, you're going to have a big competitive advantage on that.
Are they doing that on NASCAR or just on the Formula One?
Just on Formula One for right now.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do it for the NASCAR.
Just popped up. Yeah, so that's a great bet for tomorrow. I'm also going to parlay the leader after 1 race with John Hunter Nemechek tomorrow on Xfinity. That comes out to +414. So John Hunter Nemechek to win Xfinity tomorrow afternoon, and Verstappen to lead after lap 1, +414.
Yeah, so we're just going to be pounding Verstappen lap 1 and Verstappen to win, right? Let me see, bargain. What are these? It says F1 outrights, F1 Drivers Champions. Oh, so that's the season.
Yeah, you want
right, and then we want the Bayron Grand Prix or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So he's 600. What's he on DraftKings?
550.
Yeah, so that's a little bit hefty. Trevor, you betting any other shit?
Yeah, I am, and I want to ask your opinion on this, Bill. I'm going to name off 4 drivers, and I want you to tell me what you think. Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, and Brad Keselowski. I don't know how much research you've done.
I hate Logano. I bet him last week, and I fucking couldn't stand him.
Probably should have won the race.
He had the best car. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Shit happens, right? Well, you said Bubba Wallace?
Yep.
He's been racing good. He's been there and he actually cost me a win last week.
Cost Kyle Busch. He should have pushed Busch.
Won the truck race, won the Xfinity race, and me and you, I had Kyle Busch and then you had Blaney, right? Yeah. And then it came down to 3 across, and we neither of us won.
No, but bro, our subs all took Suarez at like plus 2,200. Everyone in the chat was going fucking nuts.
Well, I didn't fucking have him, so.
I think it was more of a hedge because we had everyone else in the top three.
Me and you had those two guys.
I had Bush. I was with you guys with Bush.
I should have swept the weekend if fucking Bubba Wallace would have pushed Kyle Busch, but he kind of fucked me.
Push in Philly. We should have had the Bush push.
What did you say?
Keselowski's the last one. Then I want to give you.
I never bet Keselowski. I don't know why you like him. I don't. I never bet him.
He's getting better with his team. He's getting better with the car. But regardless, last 4 races here, average finish of those drivers. You have Ross Chastain is leading all drivers.
Ross Chastain's been
average
really good.
15. You're getting him at Group C winner on DraftKings at plus 250. I was going to save that for the article, but I'm going to put it out here. And,
I like that. He's been really good. He's raced
solid bet.
Last 2 races. He's been there at the end on both. So,
yeah, if you look at these other guys, I mean, it's not even close as I run down the list here. Keselowski average finish is 15th. Joey Logano's average finish is 15th.
Oh, so that's why you said those 4 guys. That's who he's racing against in that group?
Yeah, Bubba Wallace is 19.5. Their average finish in the last 4. On DraftKings, there's a Group C winner. Those are the 4 drivers. You can get Ross Chastain at plus 250. His average finish is 5th. So, I mean, it's just it's a fuck up. Go in and bet it. Whether he wins or loses, it's a fuck up. He shouldn't be in the group with these guys.
All right. And then we can get, if you like Chastain, we get him top 10 and then top 3 for plus 400. Top 10 minus 150. All right, Trevor. You did good. You didn't fuck it up.
That's it.
That's it. We just make sure you didn't fuck it up.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, get out of here, Trevor.
Later, guys.
See you later, brother.
Later.
All right. Evan Hand. How you doing, buddy?
Rick.
What happened? What happened? Talk to me.
There's so much shit I got to do behind the scenes.
I know, but listen, that's what you get paid for, right? It's what makes you a super producer. You were an expert producer. Now you're just
not anymore.
Producer.
Yeah.
Now you're former producer right now until Tuesday.
Yeah.
What happened there? What was going on there?
It's just there's so many bets and shit.
No, what was going on, Mike?
I gotta go fucking look up this shit, and then every single person is optimized to be in the middle of the frame. Mike always comes in like fucking you barely see his goddamn head in that, so I try to fix that, and then it fucks up that, and then I gotta fix the filtering and the framing. He's a whole thing.
The whole thing, huh?
But we're good. We gotta figure it out.
Are you blaming it on Mike?
No.
You can.
No, partially because
me and Bill never get mad if you blame anything on Mike. You're fine with that.
Partially, but not all his fault.
Mike's gonna blame it all on you. You know that.
That's okay.
That's all right.
I'm used to it.
As far as Bill, I'm telling him like, Mike, just move over here to the picture. You know.
He was so reluctant to do so.
He's like, I haven't moved. No, like, that's the problem.
He's looking at his own instead of the fucking.
Yeah, sometimes like I look straight, but I have to move.
He was looking on Zoom. He wasn't looking on YouTube.
He was looking at the Zoom. Oh, that was great. All right, Evan, you're still good. You'll be here. We'll keep you on for Tuesday. We'll see how you do.
Maybe.
All right.
Depends.
What else do we got here? Did we miss anything?
We gave out a whole lot of bets.
Did we? How many did we give out?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
26. Wow. 26 bets for free. And you're not going to see us till fucking Tuesday. So, I mean, listen, that's a bet every fucking 2 minutes right now, basically. So make sure you guys get over to 4deep.com. 50% off. 36 hours left. Not even 36 hours. It's like 33 hours left now for the promo, which ends Saturday at midnight. Get in there, 2-month special. A lot of new subscribers in the chat room. Those of you guys in there that are new, say what's up, say hi. We'll shout you out, say hello. Just make sure you DM Bill as often as possible with any issues you have. If you have any issues with the site, any issues with the content, DM Bill Rupp. He is the man of the people. He will take care of you. He's great at that, and he loves doing it. Really likes to help the staff and the people surviving here. So, Bill Rupp, with that, I'll give you final words.
Yankees game, Saturday, April 20th. Hoffman and I are going at 1:00. It is Aaron Judge bobblehead day. So I will be there. Come say hi to me.
Why didn't you? Am I not invited?
I don't know. I'll let you know. Me and Hoffman will be there, though. Saturday, April 20th. Come say hi to us.
See that, Evan? I'm going to go with my other friends.
And then Saturday, May 4th, it is Garrett Cole Jedi bobblehead day.
May the fourth be with you. I'm going to go just to get as many bobbleheads as I can and not give any to Bill.
You can only get one.
Yeah, Swindly G can only get one. Okay, I'll walk out of there with a bag of them. I'll fucking bang the fat black chick at the front and walk out of there with a Santa sack of fucking bobbleheads. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. Evan Hand, if I don't walk out of there with all the bobbleheads, what is it cause of?
Rigged.
Bill, what were you going to say?
If you get more than one, well, first of all, if you get one,
I'll get more than one.
If you get one, it's mine anyway. So
I'll walk around that fucking stadium dropping 50s to fucking every 6-year-old I see. I'll walk in with fucking cones of ice cream trading for. I'm leaving that stadium with 50
people in the stadium.
I'm not even gonna watch the game.
They covet those bobbleheads like
Bill. I'll be fucking stealing them from behind chairs and shit. I'm walking out with a Santa sack of bobbleheads, and then I'm gonna fucking swing it and hit you.
When I get that shit, I put it right under my shirt. Whoop.
Or Bill Rupp, Joey Rackets, Evan Hand, Constantino, Luke Hoffman, Howie, Dewey, Kabble, and Trevor. I think I got all that. I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deep.com, 50% off. Come fuck this weekend. We'll see you Tuesday.
Go!
We got 3 days off. Good luck. Stay cashing. Let's go.